Hey, good morning, family and friends. This is, what is today? Oh, today is Joey's birthday. I've got a few items I wanted to talk to you guys about today. So I created an agenda. I know maybe this is a bit anal, but the items I want to cover is, first of all, Joey's birthday. Today, Joey is 39 years old, and so if you have not reached out to Old Man Adelano, let him know. I'm going over there. I'm going to talk about my 30-day juice fast. How do we spend our time? Insanity. And number 5, take action. I'm going to make this brief, but I think it's quite powerful. So first things first, Joey's birthday. Joey, happy birthday. I talked to you last night. No surprise what you're getting from me. You're getting ammo. Okay, and there's no regifting. I'm going to ensure it, and you'll see why when I bring it over to you tonight. The update. Today I have is my 30 days. I have not eaten for 30 days and I feel fantastic. I'll get into that more in a little bit, but today the first thing I'm going to eat this banana, and I'm going to eat some pink grapefruit. This banana looks like it was Chris Brown beating on Whitney Houston, but anyway, I'm hoping it looks good on the inside. It's been beaten up a little bit. I want to talk about my 30-day juice fast and what is your why? Why do we do anything? And you know, what motivates you to make some change? So I want to talk about that for a second, you guys. And I want to. This is important. What is your why? You know, why do we lose weight? Why do we want to be healthy? Why do we want to get a different job? Why do we sit and do the same things over and over? What are we motivated by? This is a quote that I have, and if you come to my house, you know it. And for those of you, or Stacy, when you were at our leadership training, this is a quote that I live by. It says, "I am here for a purpose, and that purpose is to grow into a mountain, not to shrink to a grain of sand. Henceforth, I will apply all my efforts to become the highest mountain of all, and I will strain my potential until it cries for mercy." Until it cries for mercy. There is so much power in all of us. There is so much potential. Most of us, myself included, we were raised, you know, to accept just, you know, you do this, you go to school, you get a good job, and you hope from there. So whether it's your job you're not happy with, whether it's your current physical situation or your health, but moreover, I want you to think about what your why is. If your health is not good, you need to think of, why do you need to be healthy? If you have children, you need to be healthy for them. If that doesn't inspire you or motivate you, I don't know what would. For your family members, for yourself, for you to enjoy your years to come, you must get healthy. The statistics I read, 70+% of obese people have obese children. You are dooming your children to obesity. The statistics tell. Look, that's not me. Don't shoot the messenger. So when I think about what I'm doing things, you know, what is my why? My why is a multitude of things. For me, I love to be healthy and feel good, and I have never felt great. Today, you guys, I weigh 189.9 pounds. I'll send this in the email with you, but I took the picture just to prove to you that when I started this in September, as you know, I weighed 230. I was actually 229 and some change when I stepped on the scale. So let's just call it 230. I've lost 40 pounds in that amount of time, and I feel fantastic. I have not been in the 90s, the 190s. I haven't been below 200 since probably the 90s. So it's been a long time. But anyway, I feel fantastic. I'll get more into that juicing later. But here is the first bite of food I've eaten in 30 days. So I've done nothing but juice. I've been ridiculously committed. So I'm going to eat this real quick. It's some good shit. That's grapefruit. You may not like it, but that's a pink grapefruit, so it's a really sweet one. So let's talk about something, and I'm going to get into you guys a little bit, and listen to me. You do or do not do with the information I share with you. You don't affect me. You don't hurt me. Well, I'm sharing with you nuggets that I have, and I'm doing in my life, and it's helping me. And I believe in sharing with people that I love and care about. Hell, I have 120 employees, and I share these things with them, and many lives have been changed. And that's not saying I'm great, but it's fantastic. I've been shared with from amazing people. I'm implementing it, taking action, and sharing with others. So I'm going to talk about how you spend your time. I don't do things half-assed, and this is not about an I or a me. What I bring this up is that I am in 6 months of a no TV at all. And I mean at all. The only thing I'll watch is a real estate show because I'm diligently studying real estate. But I am not watching any TV at all. Every minute I was going to spend watching TV, I am studying on my real estate investing, and I am studying on stocks, bonds, and advanced options trading. And my trading is going fantastic because the result is because of my education. So I want to challenge you guys. Imagine if you took a lot of your dead time. A lot of you play a shitload of video games. What if you took the time that you're playing video games and learned something new that could benefit you, your kids, your family? What if you could learn a new trade? What if you could learn a new language? What if you could learn to trade stocks? What if you could learn something? If you don't like your situation now, do what's hard. Les Brown, and if you haven't looked him up, he's a motivational speaker. I love this guy. He said something that hit me in the face like a ton of bricks, and I'm going to keep sharing with you because it made such an impact for me. He goes, to get what others don't, do what others won't. He goes, do what's easy now and have a hard life. Do what's hard now and you'll have an easy life. Now that means that put the work in. Put the work in for a short period of time to learn something. Learn something of value that can build assets or build your knowledge or build your independence, whether it's financially or physically. Work out. Be dedicated. This translates through your entire life. And again, you do it or don't, you don't affect me. You don't want to listen to me, then don't. But I love you, and I would like to see you take some action and change things. So I said, just imagine the time that you spend, what you could be doing. Fantastic. Now, the big argument I know some of you will make, playing video games is fun, and I need to have fun after I work all day. Well, it's again, how do you think about what is fun? To me, Claudia and I are having an amazing time. We're actually closer now than we ever been. We're reading books. We're studying these things together. Claudia is learning about tax liens. So we're sitting there. We're spending more quality time together than sitting there watching an idiot box. We're actually talking, challenging each other, laughing. We're inspired to reach to the next goal together as a husband and wife. We are closer now as a result of turning the TV off than we ever have been. You can do the same thing within your own lives, with your husband, with your wife, with your kids. Your kids, the amount of time they're spending doing this is junk food, and that's why family, I will not ever buy a video game for any of your kids, and I don't want anything that I ever give you spent to buy video games. You know how anti-video game I am. Not saying there aren't some good educational ones, but for the most part, I don't like them. So, but this applies to adults. How much time do you spend pissing away that could be spent on something else? And whether or not it's fun is up to you. It's how you decide. I love what I'm doing. I have never been happier from every aspect of my life. Physically, I feel fantastic. I'm growing with my knowledge and my passion about my real estate, about my spring knowledge from my job here at Avanex, and also from my trading, which is just, I'm learning just tsunamis of stuff that's going to help me in the future and help us be successful. So, insanity. The definition of sanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. I'm really concerned about our young people. My nieces and my nephews who do not have a job, who are sitting and toiling in mediocrity. I'm worried about your future and what you're going to do. You need to get off your ass and on your feet and do what others won't. Do what others don't. You need to ask for what you need in the world. You need to go out and get it. You need to assert yourselves. I'm worried about you. The resources that are available in this country are greater than any on earth. So for you to sit and be content with what you are, I'm fearful for you. And you parents of these kids, you need to engage. You need to engage yourself, and you need to be engaged them. And you know what? You may not like what I'm hearing, but I think this is what you need to. So if you don't like it, tough shit. Tell me to go piss off. Again, you're not hurting me. I'm trying to help you. Whether you take it or not doesn't affect me either way. I love you. Do something with it or don't. I have tough coaches and mentors in my life that I pursue that kick the crap out of me and make me better. Because what they give me, what they deliver to me, I put into action. And that's the number 5 thing. Why 5% of people are successful and 95 are not is those people take action and they take risk. And if you don't do both, if you don't start it, it will never begin. So no matter what it was. And if you don't follow through, you won't have success. And that's the other problem, follow through. That's one thing that I've been passionate about. When I start something, I've shared my goal with you guys. When I started this, my goal was 190 and I wasn't screwing around. I said I would be 190 before my birthday. My birthday is May 3rd and I achieved it. And I'm not saying that to impress you, but to impress upon you. I followed through. And you know how much confidence that gives me in anything in my life? Not just for my physical well-being, but for my business or for things. To make goals, commitments, and to keep them is a trait that is repeatable. It is a habit. It is a good habit to do and to have. And I hope that you will get inspired and do something. If you don't like any phase of your life or where you're at right now, do something about it. Stop pissing and moaning about it. Stop making excuses. I have a complete lesson that was taught to me when I was fired from a job right out of college, and that was taught to me again a few years ago, that it's below the line. And Stacy, you were here for it, so you know the accountability, responsibility, blame, shame. If you're interested in that lesson, it's a life-changing one, but you have to adhere to it. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. So I would like us to reach out to each other more. Our family, we are around, but we don't spend as much time as we can together. And we've talked about this before, and I hope we will. I'm going to leave you with this poem, and it's more of a poem that is it's kind of a life application and a life lesson. If you've ever watched Coach Carter, is the first time I saw it many years ago, but then I pursued it, and now I have it on my wall, and I read it quite often, and I'm going to read it for you. It's by Marianne Williamson. And if you want to look up YouTube, look up Our Deepest Fear and Coach Carter, and it'll come up, and there's a young man that reads this in a scene that is so amazing. And this poem goes like this. Our deepest fear is that we are not our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You're a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And when we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Playing small doesn't help anybody. And you know, when you try new things or you go in a different direction, if you're losing weight, if you're doing a new career, if you're being successful, you know there's a lot of naysayers, and people don't want to see people disappear from them. They're like the lobsters cry out of the plot, they'll pull you back. You don't help the world, you don't help people by doing that. I just want to let you guys know that I love you and care about you all. My name is Jim Gruser, and I approve this message. Thank you.